everybody, and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie Esther here, and sorry I didn't get this video made yesterday, but I'm really battling this chest cold and I passed out on the couch. But I wanted to get this made first thing this morning before the window closes for the third section of voting for the Grimoire, the choose your own chapter created by the community. But first I want to assure you that I have seen the comments in my YouTube videos that many of you have been asking about that Springtrap animated banner. That was a Discord experiment, and Dead by Daylight said it would be coming back a month after the original offer expired. I did put a bug in Dead by Daylight's ear to make sure that they hadn't forgotten about that promise to us. So stay tuned on that. They're going to take care of you. You'll see. Okay, the Grimoire opens a third time and your choices begin to leave a mark. For the second verse, you chose a life of suffering for the survivor and divine for the killer. But the Grimoire allows you to change your fate and vote on options for the previous verse's runner-up. A life of endless mysteries for the survivor and cosmic for the killer. Make sure to submit your votes for the third verse for both the killer and the survivor before Monday at noon. I like that they've changed the art on this, that it's kind of taking shape here. That is really, really cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click the link. We'll see what our options are here. This takes us to the grimoire.deadbydaylight.com. I'll have a link in the description if you don't know where I'm talking about. Here we go. Approach the Grimoire. Click it. You lived a life of suffering, but there is still a chance to change your fate for a life of endless mysteries. Standing in the foyer, you see the cause of your suffering. The divine creature believed to have brought about the collapse of your world. Your blood runs cold at the sight of one of the one your people fear most. The divine creature is facing the other direction. You'll need to find a way to evade this killer of worlds before it realizes you were there. You pray you can get to safety unscathed. Tell me, how do you try to escape this creature? Climb to the second floor. Your strength is your greatest asset. It will serve you as it has in the past. Go to the nearest door. Your logic is your greatest asset. You know you must create distance from the creature. Disorient the killer. Your creativity is your greatest asset. Never underestimate the element of surprise. So those are the three options for the life of suffering. And then we have the change your fates here for endless mysteries. Charge past the killer, endless mysteries. Your courage is your greatest asset. The creature will never expect such a bold move. Or remember your studies of endless mysteries. Your intellect is your greatest asset. You know enough about this creature to survive it. So those are your new options to vote here. For verse 3 for survivor. Now we'll go ahead and have a look at the killer. Killer options, verse 3. The force that takes over is divine. But there's still a chance to change your fate to cosmic. Your reflection disappears as you emerge from the unphysical space and into a sprawling room made up of many pathways. The divine force brings memories of terror rendered upon countless worlds, the screams and cries and nightmares of unworthy souls. They whispered stories of your almighty deliverance from civilization to civilization. Your reputation preceded you everywhere you went. Tell me, what was your reputation among the unworthy souls? The wielder of exalted truths. They said you were beautiful and terrifying, unknowable by your very nature. The overlord of sacred abominations. They said you held sway over the underworld, served by your devoted victims. The harbinger of justice. They said you brought equilibrium to all worlds, with granted or remorse felt. And then your change of fates, the cosmic options are carver of haunted thoughts. They said you were born of the imagination, where real and unreal were one and the same. The steward of the temporal cosmos. They said time and space were in your grasp. Your influence extended across dimensions. All right, so that's your verse 3 in this. They're doing this every other week. I think I'm going to create a playlist of all the previous options. So if anybody's interested, they can go back and look at each verse and the options that we had to see the tree and how we arrived where we are at the very end. But that's all I have for you today. I'm obviously not going to show you my votes. I don't want to influence anything. I want you to pick whatever you think is the coolest between these killer and survivor options. I'm not really tied to any one thing. I look forward to whatever it is that the community creates on this journey here, and I'll be happy with whatever it is. But I think this is a cool initiative, and I'm excited to see where it goes as, you know, we get deeper and choose maybe what the characters are going to look like and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about the whole thing and see where this takes us into next year with the bi-weekly voting. All right, that's all I have for you today. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton. If you're subscribed and have notifications on, I'll be sure to let you know once that Springtrap banner is available again. And don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
It's a Gen Rush life for us. It's a Gen Rush life for us. Set a hiding, we do gens. Set a randoms, we got friends. It's a Gen Rush life.